Bonsoir, Golf Course League, and welcome to the Week 14 edition of the world-famous Doozy Tuesday Show. Well, friends, it is finally the playoffs, and we here at the Doozy Tuesday studio would like to say a heartfelt farewell to the two teams that did not make the final cut. The Jack Slappers and the Four Horsemen will be hanging up the cleats a little early this season, and we would like to wish them very well and say that we hope to see them back in the league next July. Also, friends, we would like to send out a very big congratulations to the Private Hairdo on his regular season victory record of 10-3. Because of his top of the league regular season record, he will be receiving the $100 bill for holding on to this position. Which brings me to the next topic at hand. If you have yet to pay your dues this season, please do so immediately as they are way overdue. Now on to the business at hand, which is the very first round of the Gcffl 2012 Fantasy Football Playoffs. 8 teams have scheduled to battle head-to-head in an elimination tournament that will have the last team standing winning the Gar Bowl and walking away with a $100 and the highly coveted Lombardi Trophy. And now, to get everyone ready and excited about the first round of the Gcffl playoffs, I have invited a few of our closest friends to do the very best impressions of Coach Jim Mora and his world-famous rant regarding the playoff season. So, without further ado, let's begin with the impressionations. Tipas, you're up first, my friend.
Playoffs. Don't talk about playoffs. Are you kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win the game, baby.
Well, that's pretty good. Leon, you next.
He said the playoffs, huh? What in the hell did that thing say about the playoffs? You gotta be kidding me, team talking about the playoffs? That thing over there can't even win a game and they're talking about the playoffs? What a joke, huh? Playoffs?
Okay, that wasn't too bad there, Leon. Now let's hear from Goldstein.
It's Goldstein, punk.
Oh, well, pardon me. Let us go with it, Goldstein.
Playoffs? It appears that we are discussing the playoffs. Yes. Are you kidding around with me? Playoffs? I just hope that through prayer, determination, and a little collaborative teamwork, that we can win a game. Yes!
Well, I'm a dog. Now it's your turn there, American Dream.
Let me tell you something, Daddy. When I was in high school, playing nose tackle for the El Segundo Elephants, we never did make them playoffs, Daddy. The coach said that I had too much jelly in my belly and grease in my crease to ever pursue a career in football, Daddy. So I turned my attention to the wrestling ring, Daddy, where I parlayed that into a 3-time NWA World Championship career, Daddy, and made a name for myself nationwide from coast to coast, as common as biscuits and gravy and butter on toast, Daddy. So don't talk to me about no playoffs. 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 'cause the coach said I was a fatty. But if he could see me now, he'd say, cut a big wide path and move out the way, 'cause here goes the American dream, Daddy.
Well, there you go. And last but not least, we have Mr. Wheat. Playoff. Well, okay, that's that. Now let's go around the table and get each of our special guests to announce the playoff pick-chooses that they chose for each game. We will start with Tipas.
Well, I chose to come in on the matchup between the El Diablos and the Hogs. I truly believe that although this will end up being a pretty good game, Hogs will come out victorious in the end. That's who I'm going with right there, baby.
Okay, and on to Mr. Goldstein.
Yes. I contemplated very hard on my pick-choose decision, and in the end, I chose to evaluate the matchup between Private Hairdo and Oilfield Mafia. Now, although the Mafia is the 2011 Gcffl League champion, yes, he is that, yes, I firmly believe that Private Hairdo will show up for this game with a full arsenal of Aquanet, Alberto VO5, and a can of Brill cream, and play this game to perfection with every last hair firmly in place. Yes, Oilfield Mafia and his greasy, unmanaged, oily hair is no match for Private Hairdo in this particular matchup. The moose will be turned loose, yes, and I am not talking about the four-legged, antlered animal either. Yes, Hairdo will be performing a barbershop quartet on Oilfield's rump, and he will be left with an itchy scalp and a bunch of frizzed out broken ends. Yes!
Well, okay, Leon, who you got with your pick-choose?
Well, the game that I chose was the one between the Pelipla Boys and the, let's see, well, it's the team that's called the, how in the hell do you say that name?
I'm not gonna say that name anymore there, Leon. We received word that the other day that the man that the team is named after got so mad at the last dude that called him that, he choked the man out with one hand on the golf course, and he had to be pulled off of him before he choked him completely to death. Because of this, I will no longer participate in helping you pronounce that awful name again.
That really happened? You're not just kidding me, huh? That really happened, huh?
Yes, that really happened. It was very bad. The police had to be called and everything. Just very terrible. Terrible, terrible.
Oh, well, oh, well, okay. Well, in that case, then, hey there, Tipas. My good friend, Tipas. You mind helping me pronounce that name there, my very good friend?
I'm not falling for your stupid old tricks, you old alcoholic. Why don't you just get on with your old solid pick and chooses anyway so we can move on to bigger and better things?
Oh, but please say the name just one time. Just once. There's nothing gonna happen to you, my dear sweet friend. If the man gets upset, I'll talk him out of doing any harm to you, my little good buddy. He'll listen to me. He and I are very good friends. He'll listen to everything I ask. Please, just say the name just one time there, friend.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Skunker, you better tell that nasty thing to shut his mouth and leave me alone. I ain't got no patience for all his shenanigans. And you better tell him to back up off before he gets jumped on too.
Go on there, Leon, and finish with your pick and chooses and leave Teapots alone.
Okay, whatever. Let me have the Pelipla boys over the team that everybody's so afraid to say the name of anymore.
Good enough. And now on to the American Dream for his pick and chooses.
Let me tell you something, Daddy. Give me Swisser Sweets in a grand champion blowout, bam bam boom, Daddy. Over Pooh Oyster Cult, Daddy. This game is gonna be as lopsided as my cowboy hat, Daddy. And in the end, it's gonna be that no dues paying, cigar smoking devil who walks away with the win, Daddy.
Okay there, all of the pick and chooses have been locked down for the first week of the playoffs. And last but not least, we're going to turn it over to Mr. Wheat for some first-rate overall commentary on all of the Week 14 picky chooses. Huh? Never mind. Goodbye, friends.